Many ancient cultures believed that the cosmos was eternal, that everything had just always been here. But in the 20th century, scientists made discoveries that changed everything. And here are two big ones. First, in the 1920s, Edwin Hubble discovered that everything in the universe is moving away from everything else. Then, in 1965, two scientists named Penzias and Wilson discovered the cosmic background radiation coming from all directions in space. This pointed to a very hot, dense beginning of the universe. Now here's a riddle for you. What has a hot, dense beginning, after which everything moves quickly away from each other? Give up? An explosion. And these discoveries led to the Big Bang Theory, now the most widely accepted explanation for how the universe began. The idea is that the entire universe, including space itself, exploded from an infinitely small point into the universe we see today. But here's the question. If the universe has a beginning, something must have caused it. This is basic cause and effect. Every explosion we've ever seen has a cause: dynamite, gunpowder, or chemicals. None just happen on their own. So why would we think that the biggest explosion ever, the beginning of the entire universe, had no cause? Now, how do evolutionists explain this? With the multiverse theory, which you might know from science fiction and Marvel movies. The idea? There are countless universes out there, some steady state, some with big bangs. We just happen to be in a Big Bang universe with all the right settings. Now, if you ask me, multiverses make for mediocre storytelling because Endgame wasn't nearly as good as Infinity War. Impossible. But it's even worse science. It's just another way of saying it happened by chance. Or like, if you roll enough dice, they'll not only land on the right numbers, but then get up and start rolling themselves. The multiverse idea doesn't solve the problem. It just pushes it back one level, needing even more impossible accidents. We're supposedly in one universe out of countless others, with settings tweaked just right for the perfect conditions for DNA to form and make humans. And that's what I mean by accidents stacked on accidents stacked on accidents. And that is the best explanation science has for why we're here. 300 years after the Enlightenment and 150 years after Darwin, that's the best they've got. So what we're seeing is a triple-layer design pattern in our reality. Coded information at the tiny cellular level, perfect settings at the universal level, and a purposeful beginning at the cosmic level. And these aren't three separate things, they're three parts of the same picture that fit together. The same designer who programmed DNA also fine-tuned the universe and set off the cosmic beginning. But okay, let's go with evolution's idea of cosmic accidents for a moment. What does it also tell us about ourselves? That we too are accidents, that our bodies, nature, sunlight, music, love, everything is just accidental. And accidents don't have meaning, they're just things that happened with no more importance than if they hadn't happened at all. This view has been forced on us for generations. It's why we rarely think about the numinous. But you don't need to travel to the dark countryside to see the Milky Way to connect with this. You can think about the DNA code working inside your cells right now. You're sitting comfortably because gravity is perfectly set. Meanwhile, galaxies are racing away from you as background radiation whispers about the beginning of time. You might only have a few moments in your life where you've really thought about these things, but there was a time when people lived with this awareness every day, and they had a different story about everything that goes something like this. An intelligent and loving creator designed our universe, setting everything perfectly. This creator started the universe from nothing, wanting to create life that would know where it came from. Then, much later in that story, you arrived, with your unique DNA code whose only purpose is to make you. So the numinous isn't just out there in the sky, it's closer to home, because the numinous is you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, plus leave a comment down below letting us know what you thought.